Norway Council has constituted a committee on livestock development to expedite the implementation of livestock production in Nigeria. The next committee on livestock development was constituted on Wednesday during its 155th meeting held virtually. Statehouse correspondent Abdurahman Djebila reports that Vice President Kashim Shettima emphasized on a practical, enduring and nationally acceptable solution to the farmer-headed crisis will guarantee food security in the country.
The Vice President to get the neck, first of all, to see which village or grazing reserves that can be salvaged or rehabilitated.
A quick response to President Tinubu's concern over the dispute on ranching, the National Economic Council to mediate in bringing solutions to the developmental challenges.
The President has initiated this conversation born out of a genuine concern for the peace and security of this nation. No state will be compelled to join this movement, but it's for the good of our nation. The leading authority on grazing reserves under the current dispensation is an Igbo man from Imo State. That goes to show that what binds us together supersedes whatever that divides us. Let us therefore deliberate with honesty, courage, and a shared sense of purpose. Let our discussions today be guided by the knowledge that the peace we seek can never be achieved when those who feed the nation live in fear.
And the National Economic Council, after extensive deliberations, agreed to constitute a committee on the national livestock transformation led by Kebbi State Governor, with governors of Bauchi, Niger, Ondo, Imo, and Cross River as members.
The two instructions given to the committee were that quickly consider the presentations made by both the Ministry of Livestock as well as the Presidential Committee and recommend to the National Economic Council activities and funding that should be provided as soon as possible. Secondly, identify locations to be provided by interested states that could be developed to support livestock in an inclusive manner to eliminate conflict.
The committee is to consider the presentations made by the Ministry of Livestock Development and the Presidential Committee on Livestock Development. The National Economic Council has also received a report on the status of the Federation accounts.
The excess crude account had roughly $536,000. I reported that the net of the states' accounts with the federal government, and that's the states with deficits with the federal government, the amount came to 11.4 billion naira. And that the stabilization fund had in it 76.4 billion naira. And the development of natural resources fund had 97.4 billion naira.
The National Economic Council in the next meeting is expected to receive report of the Committee on Livestock Development Transformation for their next line of action.